Shout out to the K&J Fam, and you're rocking with Kristin and Jamil. We're back, you guys, for another mukbang.
Woo!
But not just any mukbang.
What?
Yes, today we're doing some sausage, rice, and cucumbers.
Yes.
And a little bit of naan, leftover naan that we had from dinner.
Yeah.
And with B Love's smackalicous sauce.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a classic in the mukbang world.
That's right. We tried something a little different with it, too. Kristen combined the original and the garlic one. Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. We should see how that tastes. I'm sure it's going to be great. So I'm excited for it.
Yes, we had a little bit of her Cajun mild left over. A lot of her garlic one left over, so I just kind of put it all together. Yes.
No, it's a good, I like it actually. It's a really good idea to try it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys, it smells so good.
Yeah.
And I'm so ready to eat.
Let's do it. Let's dig in.
Okay, cool. And guys, in a little bit we're going to talk about something too, because we want to talk about if we could start our lives over, how would we format it in a way where we really wanted it?
What would we want our life to look like?
Oops, sorry, there was some lint.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if I grabbed it. Yeah, what would we want our lives to look like? So
yeah, I like that.
We'll see.
What would we change?
What would we change? Yeah, sure.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, no, for sure. I do got to say something. We also want to shout out Nicole, of course.
Oh, yeah!
That it's so awesome, you guys. Like, we've been watching, obviously, Nicole, of course, since she started really doing her channel for the most part. Actually, a little bit before she started doing her channel, right?
Yeah. And she shouted us out in one of her most recent videos.
Yes, which was awesome.
When she was eating Buffalo Wild Wings, and you said the sweetest things, honey. Like,
she really did.
Thank you so much for all the compliments, and we're so like, what's the word? Humbled and excited that you watch our channel and you've seen us, and thank you. Like, we definitely think you're awesome. You're a sweet person. You have been grinding, since day one.
That's right.
And your channel's doing really well. So we just wish you the best, and we would love to meet you one day as well. So we hope that can happen. So.
Absolutely. We're a little far away. Of course, we're in the Bay Area. You're in Texas, but we hope to come to Texas one day.
Yes, we do.
So that'll be great, and we would love to meet up with you, like Kristen said. We got to do Whataburger while we're out there.
Oh,
so if you're down to join us with Whataburger, that'd be cool.
Let's eat Whataburger.
Yes. We would definitely love to do that. And thank you for everyone who let us know. We got so many comments of people saying hey, Nicole, of course, shouted you guys out. And what's funny is we watch every video of hers.
Yeah.
It literally, except for yesterday.
We didn't see that video.
No, it popped up.
Yeah.
But we were super busy. I know I was working. You were working too. But I was working all night. And literally we wake up to all these comments and stuff. So it was pretty cool.
So
shout out to you guys.
Yes, everybody let us know. We appreciate that. And yeah, that was awesome. It's so cool to see other
YouTubers you watch.
Yeah, other YouTubers you watch. Yeah, exactly. Not even just mukbangers, but YouTubers for sure. Know who you are. You're
shout you out. Yeah. I know. And she gave great compliments. So that was awesome. That was really awesome. Yeah. She mentioned he mentioned in the video that I think a lot of people kind of compare us, us, Kristin and I to them and Dalvin, which of course makes a lot of sense. But it's interesting because when we first started our channel, guys, that was 90% of
what people said about
what people
us.
were saying. You guys are like Nicole, of course. And we've even had, Dalvin and Nicole, we even had people accuse Kristen. Remember in the beginning? People were Nicole would say something, and then they would reach out to you hey, I thought you were going to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, they thought I said it. Yeah.
We realized that they were confusing us, thinking that Kristen was Nicole, of course. So that was funny.
People were like, Dalvin and Nicole are going to be you in 10 years.
Yeah. That's right.
Because we're older.
Yeah, because we're older. They said I look like Dalvin's uncle or something.
That was a good one.
I was getting that. That's hilarious.
That was a humbling experience. I was like, did we look that much older?
I know. We weren't that much older. I guess we're
we're enough.
Yeah, 7 or 8
years.
We're
like an older sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say that. An older sibling
much older sibling.
If our parents gave a large gap of time for having more kids. So definitely shout out to you, Nicole, if you're watching.
Yes.
We appreciate that so much.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we really love Nicole a lot.
Yes, for sure. And you know what, you guys, this food is incredible right now. It's so good. When you haven't eaten, we haven't eaten in a while today too, so.
Jamil put a little bit of butter in the rice. And I was
what did you say?
I said, we don't need it. We have BLF's smackalicous sauce. Mm-hmm. I'm really glad you put a little butter in there.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so good.
It really adds to it.
No, it's delicious.
You know, I would have put more, but Kristen was like, I don't think it's going to help. I was like, all right, well, maybe I won't put that much in. I should have put more in.
Very good. Mm-hmm.
It's all good. So, anyways, guys, while we were driving, we were doing some. Oh, we were recording today, and
per usual.
Yeah, per usual, exactly. And we kind of came up with this idea. We were like, if we could go back into time, let's say if we weren't together, right, or just not including our relationship, I should say, and we could create the life that we wanted, what would it look like? And on the individual level, not relationship-wise, just individual-wise, you know, career, where would you live, and
because we would have dropped each other a long time ago.
Exactly. If we could get out of this situation, you guys, we'd be out of this situation.
No.
I'm just
it's like the opposite. Like, I would 1,000% make sure I find you.
Well, that's why I said not including us, because I think at this point, if we could do it again, it would be the same. Our situation would be exactly the same for the most part.
Yeah.
So,
it would, for sure.
You know what I mean? So, but anyways.
So do you have anything you want to...
So, yeah. I actually do have a question I wanted to ask you.
Oh, okay.
Let's start with, if you could start over. Let's say your parents had to listen to you. No choice. You were younger. You were maybe, I don't know, 10, 13, something years old. Where would you want to live? Like, you know, you're going to go to school. You're going to have friends. What city would you want to live in? What state would you want to live in? Doesn't have to be the city, but at least the state.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I was happy with where I grew up.
You don't care?
No. Do you? I'll ask you the same question. I would pick California.
Oh, really?
I liked living in California. But.
Well, I lived in Alaska when I was young, and I really loved it. I mean, I love California, too. So, I guess I probably would have ended up here. I mean, if you asked me when I was younger, I'd have been like Alaska. But I love it here, though. You know? So I guess it'd be the same.
But you really... Exactly. That's not really something I'd change.
I guess it's not really a good question in that sense, because...
Some people probably don't like where they grew up, but...
That's true. That's true.
Well, okay. Hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it. Rewind. Can I have another napkin, please? Thank you. I thought I brought enough, but...
You got more than enough.
Did I?
I've used 3 so far.
Okay.
I'm just getting started with my napkins. Just getting started.
So we moved to California from Illinois.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We moved away from my dad's side of the family. I actually would have wanted to stay close to them. You know, maybe not per se forever, but for longer than we did.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it was hard to be away from like all the aunts and uncles and cousins and stuff.
It's a good point. Because you guys, when you guys moved out here, you moved completely away from family, right? That's a good point. And I know that must have been hard on your parents too, you know, to do that.
For sure. Well, away from my dad's side of the family, at least.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your mom's side was out here.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, you know.
That's a good point.
That's something.
Yeah, I get that. So that's cool. Now, career-wise.
Okay.
What would you do?
I have traits that I would change.
Okay.
I would want to be fluent in multiple languages. That would be so cool. Because
Really?
I'm super jealous of like Canadians, for example.
Oh, yeah.
They know French, English, at least, and then usually like one more.
Okay.
A lot of countries, they make the students learn at least another language.
Yeah.
Here, I guess they do too, but not like fluent, you know?
That's a good point. So definitely in America, at least, you know.
I for sure would want to be fluent in Spanish, which I still can be.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I could study.
You're good at Spanish, though. You know, I mean, I know what you mean. You can't carry like a really deep conversation, but you can have a minor one, right? Not even that?
Hard.
You don't even think
I
that?
can understand you, mostly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be getting much from me, though. I mean, I could do a little bit.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'd want to make it where I could actually, like, converse, you know?
It's better than what I could do.
Yeah. Would you want to learn
I would.
if you could redo it?
No doubt.
What language?
Spanish for sure. Definitely Spanish. I'd want to do Spanish. Look, French class, I failed. I gotta be honest. I'm not tripping. I'm not really tripping off of French that much. It'd be cool to learn, but if I had to choose another one, I guess another language would be like Mandarin or Cantonese or something like that. That'd be interesting, you know? I think that'd be interesting.
Why?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I don't know. I like the language, you know? Here in the Bay Area.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we have a lot of natives. So I feel like that'd be a good language to learn, you know?
No, I agree with you, but I just wanted to see what your reason is.
Reason is for it?
Yeah. I would do it because I would think like, there's a huge Asian population here. Most likely would speak either Cantonese or Mandarin.
That's right. Yeah.
So that would be cool.
Yeah.
But actually, I would be one of those people that would do like all the languages, you know?
Would you?
That'd be fun.
So you'd want to be like a language person if you could change your career, right? Because that was the question initially. Like,
oh no, that was gonna be a hobby.
That's just a hobby.
That's my hobby.
Well, you could still do that. I'm talking about if you could choose whatever you want. I mean, you could still do that as a hobby. You know?
Okay, that's true. I could. I could be multilinguistic. Okay, sure. So what's our question? If we could change our career?
Career, if you could choose, not even change. Just what career would you choose? Where you'd be like, that's perfect for me. Anything in the world. It could be something where you're making, I don't know, trillions of dollars. Or it could be something where you're just, making a humble, amount. You're happy with it, but it's something that's really creative and fun or something like that, you know? It could be anything.
The beauty icon of the world. What do you think of that? The symbol of beauty? No, that's bad. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I think beauty is... And I really do mean... I really do... Well, yeah. And I really mean this. Beauty is such a spectrum. And it is in the eyes of the beholder.
Yes, it is.
Because there's people that think I'm probably a dime piece, which I understand.
Where are those people at?
Exactly.
What planet do they live on?
There's people I think that I'm really bad and ugly. So,
I feel you.
Anyways, I do think that beauty needs to be, like, represented in versatility for sure. So, okay. So, anyways, I take that back. It wouldn't be the beauty icon. Although.
But you know what I would say, though, about that?
Yeah.
If you did, imagine the pressure.
I know.
So, because as you're getting older... People might look at you a little differently, like, oh, she has wrinkles now, and
yes,
you know what I'm saying. So you'd have to keep getting surgery.
What if the beauty icon that I create is in yoga pants and like no bra and like and my hair not brushed, and that's
what?
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
No makeup.
I don't know if that would work.
That'd be fun. No, good.
Okay. Well, anyways, what career would you do?
I would definitely do YouTube.
Okay.
Now. What on YouTube? That's to be determined. Like, I love being I love doing therapy, you know? So, that'd be cool. And I did start a, coaching channel. A relationship coaching. So, I would probably do that. But I'd want to do a variety. I would love to have multiple channels on YouTube and have started a lot younger.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Now, not including, like, because, once again, we're trying to make it where if we're not together, essentially, like which focus would it be?
Yes.
So that's what it would be, doing the coaching?
It would be like therapy, but I also enjoy this food channel.
Okay. Yeah.
Or something around food would be cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, dancing!
You do that?
Show off my dancing skills. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, you probably have to get some first, right? Some dancing skills, get that down. Decent. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Kristen's a great dancer. No, I'm teasing. But that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because you used to love dancing. You used to dance all the time.
I still love it.
Yeah, I mean, you still do a little bit, but, I guess we don't go out as much anymore,
Oh, I know.
So.
I really want to dance.
Okay. Well.
Ooh, ballroom.
I feel you're not answering these
questions.
I'm
not. Yeah, you
I gotta answer these
These are hard questions.
Okay.
Okay, you go. You clearly have answers.
I do. I'd be a street fighter. Let's start there.
No, I wouldn't.
Just on weekends, though. And I would be a kindergarten teacher during the weekday.
Okay.
No, just teasing. I definitely would. You know, it's funny you say YouTube because literally if I can go back in a time and I knew everything I knew now and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go on a path, it would be YouTube. It would be YouTube because it just, one, it gives you the freedom, but you could be creative and stuff like that. I would want to be a travel vlogger. I would want to travel all around the U.S., definitely all around the world, and just do that. I think that would just be so much fun.
What was wrong with my answers?
Well, you weren't giving specifics. You were like, well, maybe language. Oh, wait, no, dude, you know what I mean? Like, you weren't, like, crystal clear, you know?
I know, that's true.
But you gave good answers. You gave really good ones, you know?
Well, okay, yours is good. So you want me to travel vlog.
And you did say YouTube. You did say YouTube. Yeah. You know, travel vlogs. We watch a lot of travel vloggers that do a lot of, you know, really just creative stuff. And it's not even like, they do hard stuff, too, you know? Some of the stuff that they do, but it looks really fun. So I would probably do that. I would probably want to do that.
Yeah, that's cool too. I would do that. I'd add that.
Exactly. Okay, now here's the next question.
Just be a jack of all trades.
Here's another question. That is a tough one.
Yeah.
If you could start over, we'd be exactly where we're at right now. Okay. Right? From the very beginning, you knew what you knew now. Would you rather be like uber rich, trillions, gazillions of dollars, or, you know, maybe not well off at all, you know, maybe struggling, trying to, you know, get through, you know what I mean? Like, where would you want to be financially, I guess?
Where? Now?
Now. Yeah, you know, because everything comes back to now for the most part, I guess. You guys, we didn't think these questions out. And I feel like...
No, you're doing good.
I feel like it was a good question in my head.
I know.
But I want to, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's, okay, can I say this?
Okay, and I do have an answer.
Okay, well, let me explain why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in life, right, you have this idea where maybe you're like, if I had more money, less problems. But that's not true. The more money you have, sometimes there's a lot more problems. So, but then it's like, you don't want to be too, like, you know, you don't want to be completely, like, with no money and stuff like that. Because then there's going to be a lot of problems on that end. So it's like, where would you want to be in the balance, you know? Yeah. That's kind of what I'm asking.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay, let's hear it.
I do have an answer.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. I think it's really nice to start with the struggle.
True that.
You know, I'm not saying you can't be a great person, you know, growing up wealthy or anything, but even if you do grow up wealthy, I think you do have to teach your kids hard work, value of money, not give them everything they want, have to earn it. Right. So there is something about the struggle in that. So I think struggle's important. Yeah. Which, so I wouldn't change that. But by now, and where we are in our age, yes, I would love to have no debts, way more money than we do now, and really have, like, be in this, like, investment part of our life. Yeah. Now, you know, I understand that some people never even get there, so I feel very grateful for what we have learned. Yeah. And the direction that we're going in, but still, this is me and my fantasy. Yeah. I'd like to be a little bit more established financially than we are now. It took us a while to, and it still is. I mean, we're still in debt. So let's not kid ourselves. But, you know, we're definitely way better than we used to be.
That's right.
So shout out to us with that.
Exactly. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right about that. Yeah. That's a good one.
How about you?
I think actually that's a really great point because I remember, well, I want to say something a little different, but I remember if you had asked me this question, like, I think in our 20s, early 20s. Yeah. I'd have been like, give me the $gazillion. Yeah, I would have too. I would have too. Give me $gazillion and I'll just, I'll go from there. But the more, I feel like as you get older, you start to, at least for me, I started to think about it a little bit more where it's like, what would I do with the money? And then on top of that too, it's like, well, when you're making that money, what did you have to do to make that money? And what do you have to do to contain or maintain that money? Yeah. Not to mention, I just feel like, I don't know, there's just a lot of issues that comes with having so much money. Oh, for sure. You know, so I definitely don't want to go crazy like that. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Would I love to have multi-millions? Of course. Because the reason for that is not to just roll around on the bed naked in ones, which, okay. But it would be like, you know, I really do want to do good, like
you know?
Scrooge McDuck. Do you know Scrooge McDuck?
No.
I'll show you. He used to swim in his change.
Oh,
all
okay.
These gold coins,
yeah.
he was swimming in it.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be fun to put a lot of ones on the bed and roll around. But no, I mean, I think to have enough money to make a difference, make a difference in your life, your family's life, your friend's life, and then your communities. 100%.
That's absolutely right.
And even globally, know.
That's true. I think that's one of the things that are, that doesn't really get talked about much. I feel when, you have a lot of money, the fact that you can, in a lot of ways, help so many more people. I shouldn't say so many more people, but you can help people in a way that is really useful, right?
I agree.
A lot of people can't buy food all the time. They can't do a lot of things, because of the way our system's set up. So it's easy to, to actually be able to help people when you have more money, So it's nice. On top of that, too, like, family. Like, that's a big one. Like, so many people in family are struggling and stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to have some finances. So to answer your question, to answer the question for me, too, I would say definitely probably a few mil. Because I definitely would want to be able to invest the money to have something where it comes back, in a way. Not passive, but as close to passive as possible. But then be able to actually help other people while doing the travel vlog, of course.
100%.
And things like that, you know?
It really warms my heart that a lot of YouTubers are doing good out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast,
he's awesome.
Mixed with a whole bunch of really big YouTubers, are cleaning up the beaches and the oceans,
which is awesome,
and the rivers that are just littered with stuff, with garbage. And they're really trying to clean up the the garbage patch that's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, that's right.
In addition to cleaning up all these like nasty beaches that just have stuff all over them, you can't even sit down.
That's right.
I mean, I think that's cool. We should, everybody who does have the means and the voice should be doing something good with it. 100%.
You're right about that.
And I do think that there's more than enough money out there to help way more people than we are as well.
That is for sure.
I feel like a lot of money is just like sitting in people's accounts, when they could be going to way more better things, to help now,
Exactly. No, it's true.
100%. If you help now, that helps the future, and I don't understand why people feel the need that they have to sit on
so much money.
So much.
Yeah, so much money.
When they could be giving so much and actually make big differences, So
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do have a lot of money that do help a lot, but if you're looking at the big scheme of things, it's like they could always help more, for sure, right? Because there's more, but, that's a different story. But I would say the struggle in the beginning is important, too, for sure.
It's so important. It's humbling.
I can't tell you, like, if I had quadrillions of dollars growing up, I would be not cool.
Oh, yeah.
I really wouldn't be a good person.
Yeah.
I feel like that, I mean, that's not to say everybody who has money isn't, but I know me personally, like if I had like 10 years old, had like all this money and stuff like that, I wouldn't, you wouldn't have the life lessons that you have.
Because I like the finer things. And having grown up, if I were to have grown up with that, I would have taken advantage. Getting pedicures at 3, massages. I probably would have, you know what I mean? So like now when I get a pedicure or massage, I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing, and I feel this. I really do.
It's true.
I'm like, oh, it feels so good. It's amazing. I wish I could get it every week, but I don't. But
true.
It would be nice to, Anyways.
Yeah, no, it's true. It would be very nice. Yeah.
But
it's a good point.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
When we were together, no, for 15, when we were young, or 18 to 20, I remember we were watching Cribs all the time. And we're like, I want the mega mansion.
I know.
We're like, I want that house, oh my gosh. And I swear, if somebody would have handed us that house and a stack of cash.
Yeah.
Blown.
Oh, yeah.
Blown.
We'd be right back here where we're at right now.
Factoid.
We'd be right back here.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you that mansion would have got foreclosed on eventually somehow.
For sure.
And because we wouldn't be able to pay the property tax.
Yeah.
There's things you don't think. I would have bought like 1 billion Bentleys that now are would be 20 years old.
It's true. No, for sure. Like,
I'm so happy that we didn't have that much money.
Well, TV really like emphasizes, money and how like if you have money, how amazing it is and stuff like that. But if you listen to a lot of people that are really wealthy, they they'll tell you like they don't necessarily feel that different.
Right.
Now that yes, they can do more things. Of course, they have the money, but from what it sounds like, they don't make it seem like you're that different of a person and stuff like that. No. And a lot of them, are smart with the money, of course, and keeping it. But then you have people, like you said, like if we had it,
flashy. There's flashy money people, which are very interesting types of people compared to the non-flashy, like multi-millionaires.
Yeah.
They're very interesting.
Yeah.
So we would have been flashy, and we would have lost it.
I wouldn't have been, like, super flashy. Like I don't like, you guys, I don't really like shopping. Like, for, like, clothes and stuff like that.
You're telling me. You used to buy...
What?
Jabots?
I bought 2 pair of Jabots that I had for, like, 10 years.
Do you guys know what Jabots are?
Of course they do. Everyone knows Jabots.
You wanted the Jabots because you knew that they cost a lot of money and that they were fancy.
Yes.
So you're telling me if you had $1 million, you wouldn't have bought more Jabots.
No.
And you wouldn't have bought some type of a diamond chain.
Okay, maybe you're talking about back in, like...
Yeah, 18, 20.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe around there. Maybe. I wouldn't have bought Jordans. See, but okay. You're telling me I shopped a lot. I never shopped a lot.
You didn't shop a lot. But you didn't have the means.
No, but I did, though. I had money to do shopping and stuff, but I always bought it on, like, trinkets. Like, that's my issue, is buying, like, electronics and things like that. That's what I love to do. But, like, clothes and things like that, like I said, with Jabots, which, if you guys don't know, they were, like, $100 pants. Back in, like, the 90s, they were, like, these massive, like, parachute jean, like, looking things. They were, I put them on, like... a few years back because I had them still, and they were so big I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But they're
Anyways,
pretty sick.
Well, during the time, they were like...
How do you spell it so people can look them up?
No idea.
Gerbodes.
Gerbodes. I think that's how you say it.
A-U-D-X? Was there an X? Was it French?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not.
I don't know what it was.
Gerbodes. I don't know.
Just look up Lil Wayne and Gerbodes. Like, cite the I think it's a G. G-E-R.
Okay.
Bodes. Anyways, but watch us get an advertisement now for Gerbodes. And pop up on our video.
Do they still make them?
They probably do. But no, I mean, I don't know who wears them. Maybe they changed the style.
Okay.
But anyway, so I only bought 2 pairs. When I was living in Oakland, they were like really popular out there. Everyone had it. I couldn't afford it whatsoever at all. And then I think when I moved over to Marin, where you were at, ooh, excuse me, guys. When I moved out there, I was working and stuff like that, and I could buy 2 pairs. And I bought them, and they were like $150 each. Wait, do they still make them? So it's
Girbaud.
Okay.
Gerbode jeans for men. I'm glowing on Amazon right now because I got a link.
You guys,
they do.
Are they skinny now? Of course
they
are. Yeah, that makes sense because they're going with the style. The style back then was baggy. And extra baggy, really, is what it was. But you guys, they were crazy looking. If you don't know what they were,
yeah.
But I wouldn't like I wouldn't be going crazy like buying a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes,
like that. I wouldn't do that. I can't promise with trinkets. I might have had every trinket there ever was.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally buying them on a weekend, being like, I don't have no use for this anymore, and get something else. You
were into like video games and play systems.
A little bit of video games, yeah, a little bit, but not even that crazy. You know?
So you're telling me we wouldn't have blown the money? Yes, we would have.
No, we would have found a way to blow the money.
We would have.
It would have been traveling.
Major vacate.
We would have been, honestly, we would have just been traveling all around the world. We would just be like...
Which would have been cool. Yeah.
Which would have been cool, but we would have blown it.
We wouldn't have been reinvested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the mansion, for sure. I remember thinking like, I want to get a, $50 million mansion and all that type of stuff. When on Cribs, I remember watching later on like a report talking about these mega mansions, and where I want to say they did like heat. They put, what are those heat tracker things?
Okay.
In like a house or something like that, or multiple houses of these multi-million-dollar mansions, and they realized people only like went to like 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
In like a, like an 8-bedroom house with a pool, all this stuff. They only went to like 2 bedrooms.
I believe
and a living room.
Yeah.
It was like this little small section that people would walk around in, and the rest of the house, nobody went there.
It really says a lot.
Which made me realize, I'm like, I guess I wouldn't be using all this stuff.
Yeah, I'd be actually really scared to live in even just a big house.
I know.
Because it's like, I want to be able to like call your name and have you hear me. I've said this before. True. But like, it's scary to be in like a different room and you can't hear. I don't know.
And then what if you have ghosts? Right? Like, how scary would that be?
And like a mega mansion or something?
Yeah.
Like,
the ghost of
I'd move.
I know, for sure. For sure. But can you imagine? Like, You're chilling one night, you just see a ghost just walk by. You're like, I from like the 1700s. How did you get here? You know? Why are you here?
That's why you got to build new.
Exactly. That's right.
Build a new mansion.
That's actually a good point.
No previous owners, no bad juju.
But maybe it was a castle before. You know what I mean? Maybe it was a castle.
I wouldn't live in an old house. I can't. Like an old mansion thing. And it's only because of the movies that we've seen.
I know.
Everybody loves to move into like an old Victorian from like 1800. And there's always some type of like ghost or like crazy, like, murder that's like happened.
Yeah.
Like, no, thank you.
Spirit that thinks it's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I thought that was kind of fun questions.
No, it was good. You did good.
Yeah,
You're a great interviewer.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, that's what they say, older and wiser, and that is true.
Oh,
that
okay.
is true.
If anyone, I mean, I don't know, I've said this before, and you told me not to say it, but I'm going to say it again. If anyone is below, I'll say in their 20s, like, I don't know what to say. I'll just say, like, if you're in your 20s, you think you know everything, just wait.
Oh, yeah.
Older.
Oh, God. I
a little
know.
older. Because I feel like even now, like, in my 20s, I felt like I knew everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I felt like I knew everything, but then when I got to 30s, and even now, I feel like not only do I not know everything, I feel like there's so much more to learn. Where I'm like, oh, I'm just getting started. You know, you don't realize that in your 20s. In your 20s, you just have a block. It's weird.
We have a different mind.
Yeah,
a completely different mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think probably every decade you probably will feel like that, which is cool.
I think so.
Yeah. I remember being 16, 17, right?
Yeah.
Just being
like, you know it all.
Yeah.
Like, I know everything. You don't have to tell me anything. I know it all, you know.
In your 20s, and you just want whatever, and then 30, so,
yeah,
it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
Older and wiser is true.
Older and wiser is very true. So.
Yeah.
Okay, fam, I think we're wrapping this up here. The food was delicious. By the way, the combo was, I think that was perfect.
It was good, wasn't it?
That was very good, yeah.
Mix the mild Cajun with the garlic sauce.
Yeah.
Smackalicous sauce. Some of you guys asked where you get it. Get it on Amazon.
Yeah, you're interested.
It's not for everybody.
Definitely not.
But we enjoy it.
We love it, yeah.
Yes.
It's really good.
Mixed reviews, but we like it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, you guys.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too. I appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm really full.
I'm so full.
Food coma.
We ate a lot.
We'll talk right now.
Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and is caring. Let your friends, family know what the K&J Fam are doing.
And until next time, we hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night, whatever time it is out there. We will see you in our next video. Peace out, trouts. Did I match your tone?
Yeah.
Kind of. Peace out, trouts.
Bye, guys.